Hey guys, it's Liz. Welcome to another vegan recipe video. In today's video, we're making barbecue pork buns, vegan barbecue pork buns with Sayur Roast Pork. Now, Sayur is a brand by LAMYONG, and if you've never heard of LAMYONG, they make the best vegan meats. Beef, chicken, duck, prawns, everything but vegan. And I'm so excited to be partnering them to bring you a series of vegan dim sum videos. Because it's like, you do Asian vegan food, I do Asian vegan food. It works so well. So we're going to start off by making a dough. You need 2 cups of all-purpose flour, some cornstarch, sugar, yeast, oil, and some warm water. Now I like to use my chopsticks to mix everything together just so my hands don't get sticky. But once everything starts to come together, I like to change to my hands just because it's a lot easier to kind of mix everything together. So I knead in the bowl just so I can get all the flour scraps, and then I like to turn it out onto a surface just to make it a little bit easier. Knead for about 5 minutes until you get a smooth dough ball. We're going to place our dough ball back into a bowl, cover it with a tea towel and let it rise for 2 hours. To make our filling, we need some hoisin sauce, Shaoxing wine, regular soy sauce, dark soy sauce, sesame oil, sugar, flour, and some water. We're going to mix it all up until there are no lumps. To cook our mixture, just heat up some oil in a nice big fry pan, add a big fat piece of ginger and give it a nice stir around so we can release some of those gingery flavors. We're going to add some onion and let that soften a little bit before adding some chopped king oyster mushrooms. And this gives so much flavor, but there's also quite a lot of moisture in there, so we're just going to stir it around until a lot of the moisture is gone and the mushrooms turn kind of golden brown. Now we're going to add our Sayur Char Siu. It looks so good. The texture and the flavor is a lot like real Char Siu, so I love it so much. And it also means that we don't have to add any food coloring. We're going to add our sauce mixture now and start stirring quite quickly so that it can thicken up and no lumps will form. Soon you'll have this beautiful, sticky, succulent filling. How good does that look? We're just going to transfer that into a stainless steel bowl and let it cool down for about 20 minutes. I like to stick it in the refrigerator. And back to the dough. Give your dough a little punch just to get out any big gas bubbles, and we're just going to knead it very lightly before we start rolling it out. So I like to roll mine out into a big long sausage, and then I'm just going to cut it up into 10 equal portions. You can wait if you want to, but I wouldn't bother. Okay, now for the fun part. We're going to take a piece of dough and we're going to roll it into a ball. So roll into a nice spherical ball and press it down with the palm of your hand. Now we're going to take a rolling pin and roll it out from the center of the dough, but not from the very center because we want to keep the center actually a little bit thicker than the edges. I'm actually just rolling out the edges. I know I'm not showing it very well because I didn't realize my arm was covering the camera. Duh. I will do better next time, but yes. Get it into a nice circle, and you can do this by continually rotating as I am with my left hand and rolling with your right hand. After a while, you should have a nice round disc. To fold the bun up, just put a heaped spoon of filling in the middle, and then we're going to pinch using our right hand, forming little pleats all the way around the bun. Use your left hand to help support and form the bun into a more spherical shape, and then we're just going to pinch together all the pleats at the top just to finish it off. It should look something like this. It's a little tricky, so don't worry if you can't get this technique down. Instead, you can pinch all the edges towards the top on top of the filling and just pinch them together to create a nice seal. Still super cute, just make sure everything is nice and sealed in. To steam them, cut up some little pieces of baking paper and make sure you stick them under each bun before you steam it so that they don't get stuck to the bamboo steamer. You can also turn your sealed buns upside down for a smooth top, as I've done in just that previous basket. And there you go, ready for steaming. Steam the buns for about 12 to 15 minutes and you will have these gorgeous, fluffy, hot steam buns. Don't forget to remove the paper before you eat them. Oh, look at that. That looks so good and delicious. I hope you love this recipe as much as I do. You can find the full recipe linked in the description box below, as well as links on where to find and buy the LAMYONG products, as well as all the other Asian ingredients. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please don't forget to subscribe and like, and I'll see you in another video. Ciao!